This presentation will briefly review important environment and historic preservation information. Public assistance projects will go through a review to make sure they are compliant with environment and historic preservation laws and regulations. The FEMA EHP team reviewing the project will check for compliance with state, federal, and local environment and historic preservation laws and regulations. A record of environmental consideration, or REC report, is created for each project and details any findings and which permits and forms are required for the project. FEMA EHP does not issue permits. Applicants are responsible for obtaining required permits and making sure that any contractors they hire have obtained all necessary permits. Any work being done in or near a waterway will require a permit or a statement from a permitting agency saying no permit is required. Permits can come from the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, South Dakota Department of Agriculture and Natural Resources, or a local floodplain administrator. Staging and disposal areas that are near water, in a floodplain, or near a wetland will require permitting. The Clean Water Act applies to all work done in or near a waterway or wetland. Projects that change the flow of water in any area may also require a hydraulics and hydrology study. GPS coordinates will show whether or not your project sites are in or near waterways or wetland areas. South Dakota is home to 16 species that are listed on the Federal Endangered Species List. Examples of some species that applicants may encounter are the northern long-eared bat, whooping crane, piping plover, black-footed ferret, pallid sturgeon, and Topeka shiner. FEMA EHP has created checklists for applicants who may be working in areas where Topeka shiners and northern long-eared bats reside. The National Historic Preservation Act defines the responsibilities of federal agencies for preservation of historic properties. Any structure that is more than 50 years old may be considered historic. Any disturbance of previously undisturbed ground may require an archaeological consultation. Applicants may need to work with the State Historic Preservation Office or Tribal Historic Preservation Office for permits or consultations. Any work near or on a reservation will require consultation with the Tribal Historic Preservation Office. Consultation must happen before work starts. Applicants are provided with valuable information about environmental and historic laws and regulations during all applicant briefings. A copy of the EHP Green Sheet is provided as part of these presentations. The Green Sheet gives brief explanations of laws and regulations that require permitting and consultation, and also contains names and contact information for permitting agencies that applicants may need to contact. Please reach out to our office if you have any questions regarding EHP compliance or what permits you need for your projects.